Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, welcome to another great season of the Counter-Strike Confederation. My name is Smokey, and my co-caster slash observer for the tonight is the lovely, the one, the only Nexus. Good evening, Nexus. How are you doing tonight?
I'm eating a fry.
Oh, you're eating a fry,
I'm
yeah,
eating a fry right now. It is so good. But
bro.
yeah, Smokey, today. What is today? What is today, Smokey? We've been gone for about a month now. What's been going on?
Yeah, dude. I want to say closer to two, if I'm not mistaken, because last I want to. Well,
It was before
last game I
Thanksgiving.
played, yeah, it was before Thanksgiving, because the last game I played on CS, besides last night with Cameron and Amy, were the last games of the season. But then there you had the playoffs for all the tiers, so that extended our time a little bit out. But it's been a little bit. It's been a little bit. It's been at least shoot, what, like a month and a half, 2 months ish, give or take. I'm not a smart man. I've been flip flopping between here and work, so it's been, and plus holiday seasons are always crazy, but it's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's good to be back in the booth, most definitely. And tonight we have a couple of extra special incentives to tonight. This is what we call the combines. So for those new or returning, this is essentially doesn't count towards the season necessarily, but these are essentially all of the draft eligibles personnel and those returning from previous season. You are required to play a certain number of these essentially 5-man versus 5-man pugs. You're not on a team. No one's on a team yet per se, but this is essentially where you get to show your stuff in front of the GMs and AGMs and the rest of the people that are in charge of the drafting. Show them what you got.
Yeah. So the whole process of the drafting and the combine includes not only the AGMs and GMs, but also scouts. You are going to see players come in who have no ability to speak. They can only listen and view your games. Those are the scouts. They are signed from a specific team to look into one of the players in your 5-man group. On top of that, you also may have a returning player who's playing the combines just to see who is on going to be on the team. So you have, I don't want to say you have to be in your best behavior, but definitely have your best foot forward and show what you got. But we're gonna move aside here as we get the games are starting to come rolling in here. I have a burger, and I've been talking about it to Smokey here for a minute now, and Smokey has been salivating out the mouth trying to figure out what kind of burger it is. So if you guys in the chat would also like to guess what kind of burger it is, please ask away. Smokey, what is your first guess?
Okay. My first guess, shit, I don't know where you live, but if I had to guess, it's the same burger as I did before my last meal before I went for basic training. Whataburger. What is it? A mushroom Swiss burger. A Whataburger mushroom Swiss.
I actually hate mushrooms.
What, brother? Mushrooms are gas on burgers. What are you talking about? Oh, now I'm sad, dude.
I actually don't have a Whataburger in my area or at all, actually.
Oh, fuck. Dang, and I was so excited. Let me get. Mm, let me see. Would it be like Burger King? Please don't say Burger
Nope.
King. Okay, Mickey D's.
Nope.
Dang. Okay. Okay. Okay.
It's not a fast food
It,
burger, is what I'm
it's
gonna
not
say.
a fast food burger.
Not a fast food burger. It's like a solid
Is it a
burger.
Chili's burger?
No.
Okay, I was just making sure. Dang. It's not a fast food burger. It's not a Chili's burger. Shoot, I'm trying to think. Shoot. I was about to start listing fast food places off the top of my head.
We have Five Guys. We do not. We are not eating Five Guys burgers at all, actually. And you're not going to be able to guess the name because it is from a local store.
Bro, okay, that's just cheating. If it's local, god dang it.
But I think it's a pretty standard burger. You can get it in like almost any burger shop.
Okay.
Any good burger shop is what I'm.
Let me think. Is it a chicken patty burger? Cause I
No.
fuck, bro, I fuck with some chicken patty burgers, dude. Those are better than almost regular beef burgers, in my opinion, dude. Oh my goodness, those are the struggle bus burgers. Is it double stack cheeseburger?
There's nope. There's only one patty, but
Oh,
it's a
and
thick
not a
one.
cheese, It's a thickums. Okay.
It does have cheese in it.
Pussies. Okay. Shoot, man. Cheese. So it's got like a is it a chili cheeseburger?
No, but you're halfway close.
Oh. Man, I'd go for a chili cheeseburger right now. Shoot.
It does sound really delicious.
Is it just like a cheeseburger with everything on it? With like lettuce, tomato, pickles, ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise?
I hate pickles.
What? Bro, you don't like pickles? You don't like mushrooms? Okay, commie, get out of here. Dirty communist, bro.
Privia, bratan.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't speak freaking Russian, dude.
No. Okay.
Oh Lord. What is it? Unless chat wants to like give a
I'll
couple more
let the chat
guesses.
catch up. Give a couple more guesses here, but I will describe that it has a boatload of fries, and it comes with two
God.
onion rings, and
Onion rings. God, I
I love
love
onion
onion
rings.
rings, brother.
I usually agree on there, and I do believe we have a couple of games coming up here, but they are starting to fill up. So
That's
hopefully
good.
we
But to
get a
say,
couple of games soon. Yep. Hopefully we get a
but
lot
say,
of these.
as soon as yeah, I was about to say like I know on recruit last season, season 15, like we were banging on the door waiting for the CSC core to bot to open up so we could flood that bitch with games.
And I
Because
think
I
it happens
think recruit,
across like all the teams.
yeah, yeah, everybody's just ready to start gaming it up, especially first night.
Okay, I see Big
Man,
Jaga in the chat. It is not a sloppy Joe burger. All right, it is from a local place called a barbecue burger deluxe. Comes with caramelized onions, cheese, bacon, the big beefy
bro,
burger,
caramelized onions, God, that's
mm,
so gas.
with some
Shit, dude, you
with some
got me
fries,
too.
and it comes with obviously lettuce and tomatoes. But I get shit for it because I like lettuce and tomatoes. They're fine, but it doesn't come into the burger. And once you assemble a burger, you can't unassemble it just to reassemble it. It ruins the structural integrity of the burger. I can't be the
Wait,
only
so
one who is on this train.
it so it doesn't come with lettuce and tomato?
It does on the side.
That's so stupid. That's some like fancy like burger place type of crap. Like, oh yeah, we're not gonna put the lettuce and tomato on there for you. You're just gonna put like a whole half a head on the side with like two big chunky slices of meat. No, dude, just like put that stuff on the burger, squeeze it down, wrap it up. I want that shit soaking
Oh,
into
it's
my
not
burger
wrapped
by
up.
the
It
time
comes
it
in a
continues.
container, a aluminum container with a plastic top on it.
Bro, that's some bougie type of stuff. Nah, fam, that's not for me, dude. I want my burger greasy. I want my burger
Oh, it's
nasty.
greasy. It's very greasy.
Good. I was about to say this shit better be dripping.
To be fair, I probably am gonna dirty my keyboard trying to observe these games, but
Dang. Sacrifice for the greater good, brother.
we
Sacrifice is
are
made for the greater
rolling
good.
in. So we are gonna be right back, and we're gonna pick a game, and hopefully we'll be in one soon enough. So, Smokey, you have anything else to say?
No, sir, I don't. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. We'll be back in just a second.
All right then.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Our first combine of season 16. It's going to be a fun one. This is between two teams for vying for their spots in the recruit tier, so the lowest tier on the CSC pyramid. And we've got a couple of opening picks against Steve and Cool Guy on the T side. Trojan Horse trying to hold his own on the site, not going to make it quite enough. Peeps and Bingus peeking towards over in market. They get the bomb down. I'm just going to try to mop this up. Taking one for ones on the trades. Peeps getting two. I like that with the Glock. It's up to Griffin. A 1v2. Very doable, but not necessarily the easiest task. Usagi almost poking out. He's going to miss some. Oh no, the missed shots. And Peeps gets 3 for the round. And that's nice, especially dealing with the freaking Glocks.
I mean,
So for
Glock is
what
just
are you gonna say?
overpowered in CS2 now. I think we've all established this since the start of CS2 that the Glock has just gotten a major facelift from Go, and it is the go-to Glock or pistol on the pistol run. I've seen many CT players drop drop the USPS or P2000 for a Glock, which is crazy to me.
I personally am not a fan of the Glock. I do like the facelift it's getting. I think it's a little bit more viable to be used in pistol rounds. But personally, if I'm not using the Glock on T side, it's going to be a P250. But otherwise, I'm going to use a Glock. And looks like they're going to open up the A set really quickly, and CT is going to play for retake. Oh no, Cool Guy with 3, Steve with 1, and it's all up to Tenchi to do something.
Mm, not
Gonna get nothing.
Yeah, it's not
I mean,
ideal, but I think you can walk away with letting the Galeos take the brunt of the force there. You really don't want the
oh,
SMGs to make a lot of the money. It's $600 per kill, right? You get an
yeah,
ace with
same
an
with SMG
SMG,
farms.
yeah, especially with a Mac 10, you more than pay for itself if you get an ace with a Mac 10. So letting the Galeos take the brunt of the force there, getting the most of the kills, it's not the worst thing to happen for the CTs, and it's definitely not the best things there at all. But CTs are now gonna have a buy here. CT economy, CS2. I'm R12. I'm gonna say it over and over again. It is hard to
Did
manage your
you open
economy.
up I don't mean to interrupt. Did you open up the game? Because it's still showing me on stream with the with the with the wait menu,
Ooh.
bro.
Oh, good.
Dang, dog.
It's been way too long, man. I've been rusty. We had a long off season. A very long off season. I do apologize, but more often than not, we are here and we are ready.
Okay, it's not the playoffs.
We don't talk about playoffs at this point. But yeah, they are going to be coming in here now. The side has been taken down. Bomb is going to be planted here so far. We are taking some damage around towards Catwalk to Blingus, taking the first, at least second contact at least. It's a 4-on-5. It's a beep site retake. Smokey, do you like the way this is looking so far?
It's looking pretty good. They've got a looks like they're gelling well as a team. They're executing very well, even as it is, even if it's only like something as simple as the combines. This is a team they're already 3-0, and they don't seem to be. I mean, we don't have team comms on, so it's not like we don't know if they're arguing or whatever. But these guys seem to be gelling pretty together. Nobody's necessarily taking like the reins per se and like dictating who goes where. But I will say Peebs with the ADR of 167 and Bingus with the ADR of 157. Unless it's different in game. Yeah, 163 and 157, like, Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure Peebs and Bingus are returning players, right?
Yeah,
I'm 95%. Yeah, let's say, like, I remember playing with Bingus in Combines last season.
that's a missed window smoke. I don't. It's hard now, especially when they got rid of the jump button. So I'm more than okay.
Yeah. No, yeah, I was never good at the window smokes personally. I always, I can hit it from, oh no, Usagi getting a nice molly kill. Love to see those. I was never able to hit it from spawn, but if I'm able to open up the like top of mid, I can toss it from top of mid. Deagle's doing nothing, and it's all up to Tenchi and Counter Strike to sort of make some damage in the round. Bomb will go down, and they might be just content to wait this out.
Shout out Counter Strike, repping the game that they love so much. There, it's pistols, right? You upgraded pistols. You want to have a little bit more kills there. The fact that the T side have gone away with 5 players left alive and pretty good HP overall, minimal utility use. This is perfect for the T side, just coming into this next round overall. I think
Yeah.
even with the buy coming in from the CTs, the Ts just have upgraded weapons, more than enough money to keep the same utility and use it for the next round. So just overall, really well played there from Team Home.
Yeah, if nothing else, honestly, just get a pick or two if possible. If not, just a Strala stack of Stite and just kind of gamble. If you get it, you do. If you don't, it's not much. Oh, and that's why we wait. Nice kill by Counter-Strike, getting that free AK slate. And that is definitely going to be a warm welcome coming to the next round.
And
We'll see
AK
if he gives it up
recovered.
for. Yeah.
Upgrade. AK recovered here from the CT side. One of the better rifles, obviously. I think anyone who's played the game long enough understands that the AK-47 is quintessentially the best rifle in the game. Pretty versatile overall. Really high skill ceiling. But yeah, the guns are not going to be coming out now. Full utility, full diffuse kits. Foreign head armor on Trojan Horse, but I think you don't really need it if you're going up against AKs here so far. Pets in mid window. Another miss window smoke. Can you hit those again?
Let's see. I can hit him from top mid, but I cannot hit him from spawn. I'm trash at the game, dude. Especially with like util lineups. The only util lineups I can really do are off of nuke. Ooh, Tenchi getting taken down by a solid stream of bullets from Usagi from lower. Griff's gonna go towards it looks like jungle. Not gonna see anything. And just gonna hold out on this A site. Trojan Horse by himself. He's about to face a wall of T's. And I like this slow peek by Usagi. Let's see if he can start. If he can get the hits.
Him and Trojan Horse just got all the kills on Cat.
That's actually insane. Yeah. Now that's a 1v1. God, these are the best rounds. The 1v1s with the rifles, especially it's the first buy for CTs.
I guess Trojan might have assumed that they went towards the Cat jump, which is fair. It's fair to assume with the flashbang coming in, and he saw his backpack.
No, he sees him. He sees him. Go for the knife. Okay, that's fine. I was gonna say go for the knife, but if not, that's cool. Usagi punishing Trojan Horse. Yeah, let's say it's and
I
combines.
Think, yeah, Usagi took a little bit too long to go for the wraparound. Definitely should have calmed out. Hey guys, just wait for me to clear out jungle or something, right? Maybe gone a little bit faster, or at least once they heard the shots, going for a really wide swing would have been perfect to kind of cap off that round. He eventually ended up winning the round overall, but I think it could have been a lot better for the T side anyway.
Yeah, there we go. Now we got a couple of solid smokes from mid, and Pets is going to push up, not giving a damn. Okay, nice blind kill by Pets onto Steve. Still laying the bullets down towards mid. And Bingus is worse for wear. Tenchi also laying some fire over towards Palace. Counter-Strike's got aiming locked down as well. And they're just punishing this T team. Cool Guy gets a trade on the Counter-Strike. 4v3. Cool Guy goes down. Peeps gets a return on the off. Oh, he gets the tag, but not the kill. And Peeps gonna have to save that off.
Even with a minute left, I think you go for damage here. You have this op.
Most definitely.
You definitely either try to save the op and get a couple of exit kills, or well, the B side is open. Peeps doesn't know.
Does he have bomb?
He does have bomb.
Yeah, he does.
But Trojan Horse is on the back here. Just needs to book it.
This is a good look by Trojan, but maybe he goes under back to Con over to A side.
This is where boys become men. This is where the true Counter-Strike experience happens. The 1v3 clutch, you win this out just off of pure cerebral play, not even just off of aim, but off of guessing where your opponents are correctly. You might have spotted the leg. Can't scope in just yet, and he can't overcook it. He can't overcook it. Wait!
Can he get two? Come on,
baby. He gets a second!
He get two! Come on, baby! It's all up to Trojan Horse. He does have the HP leg up. Full HP. Peeps is down to what, 22? So it's gonna be a tough retake, but he's got the HP.
Ooh.
A smart swing out, but Trojan's not gonna be there. Interesting taking the op.
You never really want to have an op in a 1v1 like this.
I'm surprised.
And he gets
what a punishment! Let's go, Peeps!
This another 4K, by the way. I just want to preface that. Another 4K within the first 7 rounds of the game.
My goodness.
And
6-0 in favor of the T's. This is not looking good.
A crucial clutch there for Peeves. I think when I said you don't want to overcook it, you want to take the first shot, but I think the trigger discipline worked out just in their favor. That CT player in jungle was just caught so off guard by that middle player, by peeps coming in through middle. It threw off their aim. So I just, once again, it was perfect.
It was perfect. It was almost perfect play by both teams, but I just can't. And another missed window smoke, and Usagi's going to punish them. There's no horse. More smoke. Again, lighting peeps up, not getting the kill, but damn near. And Counter-Strike's going to take his smoking heck out on a Steve. So that brings him down to 4v4. Oh no, Trojan horse. What are you doing, brother? I'm trying to wrap my head around, like, why pick up the op until, like, wait until round's over. Like, you know he could be on site. You can't smoke, and if you're expecting a smoke spam, another nice lurk. Man, these teams and their lurks have been pretty on point. Thieves get this one, not quite. Good try. Griffin goes down. It's off to Counter-Strike on a 1v3. They hear him coming a mile away. Usagi gets another op kill, and that is 7-0.
I think the whole, there was a couple of clutches that the CTs could have won, and it just boiled down to them guessing correctly, making an educated guess as to where the teams were going to be going, the final team was going to be going, and also being the right spots for it. They left a couple of gaps open here, and it's coming to punish them. I think once you lose a couple of really close rounds there, the mental starts to diminish, and you start to, make really desperate plays so far overall, and it leads to you losing more and more rounds more often. And that's
100%.
one of them.
That is a nasty kill. He's going to be kicking himself to sleep tonight thinking about that op kill. Yeah, once it's okay, Trojan. Let's go. But yeah, like you said, like once you lose the really close rounds, you can feel like the mental pressure racking up, especially because like this is like whether you win or lose isn't necessarily the biggest thing, but like this is on you to like show the GMs and HGMs and the scouts like, hey, like you're here to play and you're here to play hard. Trojan horse is a nice hold built on the shot and it's called dipping. And you go. Okay, he gets Trojan and another 1v1. There we go, guys. One more for the CCTs.
A solid attempt, I think. That was really good. That was a really well played round. Giving up the early picks is not ideal, but if you can recover like they did just then, it's perfectly fine there. Especially coming off of Trojan's horse's opening pick there towards the middle. Just a lot of quick kills in succession, and the rotations were fast. They didn't really wait for the CS to make their move. They were anticipating what move they took.
Pressed hard. They
pressed hard, especially with pistols. You want to say group those pistols, move as a unit, especially on the CT side, and go for some heavy stacks there. And like I said, it worked out.
We got an engine going towards lower very quickly. Trojan horse pushing out towards Cat. He gets a kill. Oh no, the reload. Cool guy will punish him. Tenchi gets Usagi. And they're gonna go for the retake. That's a nice off kill. Can he get one more? No, he's there. Not quite. What a punishing headshot. Tenchi, Counter-Strike, and Griffin on a 3v2 retake. Should be able to get this. Depending on where everyone's at, it's gonna be a three-prong strike, each on their own entryway. Oh no. The delayed push towards bench. The delayed push towards bench is all for naught. That is their demise as Cool Guy wraps up the round for them. If the CTs had pushed towards bench from market and apps at the same time, they could have gotten that, I feel like.
Yeah, definitely. You had the info there. They got a little bit too anxious with the info that they had. They heard one player towards Catwalk, and they immediately fixated on that, forgetting that there's other parts on the site that exist. On top of that, there being more than one player there. That bench still isn't clear. You have a player market. It is one of the better situations to pursue, but obviously getting tunnel vision is not ideal. But I mean, it's they're fairly new to Team CS, so it's definitely okay. I can forgive it.
That's getting knocked down by Usagi's off. And that leaves him 11-3 for KD. And Usagi getting another kill. Tenchi trying to make some noise with the scout. Gets tagged, but not doing much else with it. It's going to be another retake. See if the CTs even try to go for this. They're stacking up. 2 in market, 1 in apps. Oh, and Griffin might just... Griffin, oh. Oh no, the missed off shot! Usagi tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter. It's off the Counter-Strike intention now. They know he's by bench. Oh no, and that spray is going to come back to bite him. Peep Steven, cool guy, rounding up. Taking the score 9-1 in favor of the T's.
Yeah. This usually happens with a lot during the combines. You have a team that just absolutely dumpsters the other, and within the next game, that same exact team, maybe even just the core 3, get absolutely dumpstered as well. And it's not that they're playing better or worse; it's literally just a difference of opponent, right? You can't expect every
100%.
player to play the exact same way that they did. The only thing you can do is come back into the next game with confidence, regardless if you won or lost, but not too much confidence. I think that's arrogance is definitely very dangerous there.
Yeah, in my opinion, you're not necessarily always playing, especially combines. You're not, or I should say, just for combines. You're not playing for win or loss. You're playing for team play. And Usagi with a nice peek and kill into Tenchi. They know he's there. They're just gonna wait him out. But yeah, you're not necessarily. I mean, you're always playing to win. But even if you don't win, so long as like you're playing as like a team, you're playing effectively, and nobody's getting triggered, nobody's getting anxious or being toxic or anything like that. Come on, Counter-Strike. Oh, you got one, but not quite. Usagi with a no-scope. So long as you're playing as a team and you're showing the scouts and everyone that you're willing to play no matter what the cost, that's good enough. Like, yeah, you might lose 10-1, 13-1, but I mean, in my opinion, that doesn't matter. So long as you're willing to, formulate yourself into 1 or 2 roles that you're comfortable with and playing with the rest of the team, because I mean, these are all just 5-man 1 stacks. Then it's fine. It's fine. I think previous season, whenever I played combines, I lost, I want to say, at least half to like 70% of my combines. I would play terrible during the combines, but it wasn't it wasn't about like winning or losing. It's about, hey, like the lineups, how to play this role, and he is just going to spam Usagi out to this one. He heard him jump up. That's a free op for them. Griffin with a nice push towards T-spot. He's gonna get a lot of information from this. And the CT is going to absolutely stomp them and shut this down. And she with a little bit of a poke through smoke gets hit once or twice. Pete with another op kill. Or Pets with another op kill. She's going to be shoulder weight and Griffin that still lurk. Oh, they heard that. Oh, poor Pets. The missed op shot and is up to Steve on a 1v4. Can he get to ace plus? He's got 2. Lit down half health.
The bomb is down in T-spawn, Smokey. This is not... With 45 seconds, it has to be quick. It's possible, but it needs to be fast.
He's got to start making some moves. He's too far away from the bomb. Even now, he's almost got 30 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, 30 seconds now. He still needs to save 4 seconds for the plant. Just gonna hear him coming a mile away. Oh no, Kyle with his util out and his pants down, but he's still alive somehow. Yeah, at this point, I mean, 20 seconds.
A good attempt.
A good try.
Yeah.
Good attempt. Good half. Not necessarily the half that obviously that they wanted, but I mean, still up 210. So
10 is all they get. That should be the comms within the CT side. 10 is all they get, and they go on a flawless T side run here. But yeah, more to your point, Smokey, that it doesn't really matter how well you do in the combines, as long as you have a reason for the GMs and AGMs to pick you, for the captains to want to have you on their team. Having kills is nice. People would rather have a player who listens than a player who frags. And
exactly.
And you can have a subspecialty. You can have a specialty in lurking, utility knowledge, secondary calling, main caller, or even opping. And it doesn't necessarily show in the numbers there as well. A lot of the gyms more than understand that concept because they've been in your shoes. They've been a DE first, and especially within the higher ups there, the higher players in League, Premier, and whatnot. They say that exact same sentiment. It's not about how well you play, but how you do and how well your teammates know you.
Yeah, and some of these GMs and AGMs and staff members, like some of these guys have played or do play for like ESEA teams. So they're looking at this not necessarily just the number side, but they're looking at this for the team side. Like, hey, like what can I make of this player? What roles can these guys do? Like these people obviously, even if they don't have like the strength and frags, like they have the strength and knowledge, and that is more than enough for some people. Like whenever I was playing. I played last season. I admittedly didn't post high numbers. I was probably one of the lowest KD percentages of the recruit tier, but my GM picked me up specifically for my util damage. I think top 10. I think it was like #1 recruit for util damage on average per round or per game of what it was until like the last game of the season. And they wanted me next season, but I was like, I'm done. I prefer casting. See if Tension can get this 1v1. It's not going to look like it. Have to run away, maybe get the frag, not quite.
It's a start. I think if you're down 10-2 at the half, you piss around is crucial. You need that first piss
Oh, yeah,
around, and it
100%.
helps build up, the little snowball that we've talked about. And depending on how the CTs play it out, especially because they killed all 5 players, a force buy should be coming in here. I think you
And they're
play
going
around
hard.
it.
They're going hard. 3 AKs round 2.
It's the confidence. They wanna shut down the CT side coming in immediately. They were down, like I said, they're down 10-2. They don't want to give up any more space or play scared. They want to play to their strengths. And if their strengths is AK-47s and headshots, then by all means go for it. First, a second, and a third coming in here. Fourth, not so much. But yeah, just as quickly as the round started, it has ended smoking.
A good mop up by Counter-Strike with those SMG farms. Get some extra cash on the board for the boys. And Griffin with a 3K. Loving it. Good little couple of 1, 2, 3 taps. And that leaves Griffin 12 and 13 with ADR 72. It's not bad.
Overall, good damage coming out from both sides. The T side, while a little bit less in kills, they still have a pretty even distribution of the kills themselves. So it's not just one player doing all the heavy lifting. It's all the players doing whatever they can. It just may not have been enough for that first half. Now, the second half is where it starts here. Oh, Usagi. That's the first.
Spot him with the Peeps with the spray down, not quite getting. There we go. Trojan Force getting knocked down with Usagi Scout. Counter-Strike taking a tag as well. Griffin going down low. Bing is trying to poke down mid. Griffin might just. Oh no, Griffin, come on, brother, get that spray down. What is going on? And then Peeps is gonna go ahead and wrap it up, and it's all at the Tension, a 1v4.
That is
What are your opinions on the new?
Oh, opinions on new what?
What is your opinion on the new AK Inspected? I gotta know. I don't like it.
I think it's pretty dumb. The way your arm really contorts is just like not relevant at all. The fact that you have to like cross your arms to look at the back and go, oh, that's really cool. I think it. All we wanted was 128 tick default servers for CS2, not this new inspect animation for AK-47. That's just me.
Preaching to the choir, brother. Preaching to the choir. As someone who loves guns and owns guns and handles guns, like, I'm not gonna throw my rifle around in my hand like it's a paperweight like that. Goofy as heck. I thought they were gonna be done cooking, quote unquote, massive air quotes, cooking with these gun charms. And then they throw in the inspects. I'm like, Lord have mercy, what are we doing?
I think it's just not. It wasn't worth.
It's not what we're asking for. Usagi with an absolute demolishing headshot on the Trojan. And she's gonna grab that AK towards mid.
Peeves is getting numbers reported immediately after this. This is one of the, I guess, quote unquote negative things about combines is that if you have a really big player, like a really good player, a tier breaker as we like to call them, especially if they're casted on the stream, their name is just far out there that no one can really justify keeping them in the tier. So like he's right here, just heads after heads.
19 and 6. Next time, restart your sound. It sounds kind of broken on my end.
Oof.
I know you're having issues with like that last season.
Let me see.
I don't know exactly what your fix was. But yeah, like as you're saying, like I could see people, oh, get Peeps out of recruit, get Peeps out of recruit, and I mean, yeah, he's cooking pretty hard with 20-6. Usagi's 18-7, but I would also say like it's just one game. You can obviously have like people that get moved up and down tiers within. Yeah, I think so. I think it's better.
Awesome.
You have people moving up and down tiers throughout the seasons, and as the new seasons come and go. But yeah, like you were saying, like it's just one game. I'd say wait 2 or 3 games before we start really getting into nummies of playing. You could just have a really hot game. I see that as Peeps gets another goal on the Trojan horse, getting 2 onto Pets, 3 onto Griffin.
And
Ooh, it wraps it up and ends the
it's
game.
over. Just it it's definitely a demoralizing scoreline, but it's not something that should really tarnish your at least the rest of the night. It's definitely one of those games where it's like, hey man, they just had a player who was just popping off, or hey, maybe we just this wasn't the team for me. This wasn't the team that I want to play with. It's perfectly okay. A lot of the combines isn't just about for the GMs and AGMs to figure out who they want, but also for the new players to figure out what kind of team they want to be a part of, what kind of players are in the league within it, within it in it of itself, right? And who they can talk to. It's about community. As very warm-hearted and I guess cringe as it is, it really is just about community and how we all have a love for Counter Strike, Team Counter Strike in specific, and this gives people the opportunity to play it and give it a chance in a situation where they probably wouldn't have had the option to do so.
100%. I totally agree with you. It's not about the wins or losses. And as you look at the stat line, like nobody on the losing side necessarily were playing that badly. Like 5-13 was your worst, ADR 55. That's not like terrible. Like yeah, he had a higher ADR than the 915 player Counter Strike. So I mean, yeah, like you lost the game, but I mean, like you said, it's combines. It's not the end of the world. You haven't even been drafted to a team yet. The season's not going. This is just you getting comfortable with what kind of team you want to play with, who you're playing with, and just like in the team more serious team based environment. Because I mean, shoot, you may not have had like an IGL player on your team for the combines because these combines are totally random. So for the newer viewers and the newer players that might be watching the stream, you literally queue up and it just gives you a lobby code and you just go to that lobby code and it just pushes you onto a team. So you may not even have an IGL on that team, and that's perfectly fine. It's just about you and your team coming together, maybe getting kills, maybe not, just kind of putting up the stats on the board that you want to put up and saying, hey, like I may not be like 20-12 like Pets over here, but I know the util, I can know the lineups. My AT damage per round was like 20. Like I can put like the window smokes on for the team. I
It's
can be the team flash. I can be the entry. It doesn't matter.
it's definitely about the ability to adapt to tough situations. I think is
100%.
the main goal of combines. It's to see not only how well you play and how well you come, but how well you deal with the situations. Because playoffs isn't gonna be a I'm going to win this round because I am good. It's very much a mental battle, and it's one of the things that we want. We see often within every single tier of CSC. We have newcomers coming in who maybe are just puck stars coming in with a big chip on their shoulder to get humbled midway through the season. So yeah, I mean, this is only the first game though. Only 9:30, especially with MR12. These combines are going to come in fast, and they're going to be a lot of them. So I think we're going to look for the next game, Smokey, and we'll catch everyone back soon.
Of course. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another good combine for Counter-Strike Federation Season 16. This is the second one of the night, and we're already starting out hot on Dust 2. Trades back and forth. And it's going to be a 1v1. Never mind, a 1v0. Breeze gets the last kill and opens his board up for the CTs. What a strong start.
Yeah, a solid start overall on Dust 2. This is one of those maps that I think everyone groaned once they heard that it came back into the map pool. I'm fine with having Dust 2 as like a competitive map, maybe have it available on Faceit or Premiere, but a map to play competitively, for the major, get it out. Get it out. Get it out.
Goofy ass.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I want to say it's a timeless classic because, in my opinion, it is. But I also think I don't understand why they removed Overpass. I think Overpass was a good. Okay, Ruskin, get a 3. Not by 4. Neighborly will be here to assist. But anyway, as we were saying, I wish they hadn't taken Overpass away. I feel Overpass was more of a good representation of the tactical play of Counter-Strike rather than Dust. Because Dust, as soon as you lose freaking bomb site B and they pile on that bitch, it's like, okay, we might as well save. Because that's like one of the hardest sites to retake in the whole game. Like, you're going up against like freaking like David and the Goliath over here.
It definitely is a hard bomb site to retake. And I do agree with the whole Overpass being more tactically, viable. I feel like it was just a map that not a lot of people enjoyed. I think we saw a lot less of it being played overall, which I can understand, but you have to have Overpass, right? I think you have Mirage, Green Mirage, Yellow Dusty Mirage, and then you have Dust 2 being Ancient and Anubis.
Yeah, it feels like this is Global War on Terror Simulator all over again with how many dusty, deserty maps we have. I mean, it's whatever. It is whatever. Fades back and forth, and Juve takes down Ruskin. Shield gets knocked down, and it's all up to Ares. Not quite. Juve and Akuyo get the kills around the map, and it's going to be 2-1, and they get the bomb plant money, so that'll always be good.
Yeah, I'm interesting to see Juve here. Juve was a former player back in, I believe, season 10, 11, I want to say.
Damn, so it's been a minute.
It's been a while since I've seen their name on the server. They might have had their name changed back to Juve and it was something else for a while, but I do not remember. But from what I can tell, from what I can remember, at least from about Juve, is that they were a player that was really sought out after within the Premier and Elite tiers. They were a name that I think everyone spoke highly of within that little group of Premier and Elite players. Just nothing but good things about you, not only as a teammate, but as like a player and just like as a person. I think anyone who has like ever actually spoken to Juve just loves Juve in general. I think there was a whole fan club surrounding Juve as well, and so
oh goodness,
Juve was the talk of the town. We do have a little bit of a tech timeout. I think Ruskin had DC'd for a bit. I think they should be coming in back soon, but yeah, tech timeout just ended. But Juve, wonderful player. And it is a 2-1 start now for the team away. I think they won piss around, and they had just lost their subsequent gun round. So we'll have to see.
Yeah, just got swacked by the previous gun round. But, I mean, it's fine. You still got an MP9, a FAMAS, and 2 M4s, and upgraded pistol. It's not the worst buy in the world. Chili couldn't even get not even get an AK. You got a Scout. Get a Scout and a Mac with Pookie. Now, there are a lot of new names, but I have seen Pookie before. I know alongside with Juve, there are other players that have been here that took breaks for multiple seasons and are now coming back. I know at least in the Discord, I noticed at least I want to say 2 or 3 that are returning from season 10, season 11 maybe, season 9. Some of them taking extensive breaks and they're coming back and coming with full force. As we see here, Juve himself 4-2 on the KD. They're opening up this A site rather simply. Almost getting their pick, not quite. They know he's there. They take him out with a nice headshot. Ares holding his own, but they look down and they see pretty little head. Oh no, poor Pookie. It's off the breeze. Juve lit down for 2. Go ahead and fall back and let the lone CT stew in his thoughts. It's interesting to see like the influx of new and seasoned players who have maybe taken a break and are coming back to play. Always an interesting dynamic, especially in these combines. Whenever you have old heads and new kids mix matching it up, seeing how everyone vibes and how everyone gels together.
Yeah, a lot of it comes down to, I guess, like a similar role to what Nico is from Monacy. Having these young guns coming in, either young players or just players who are somewhat new to Team CS but have really good mechanical skills or really good game sense after years of just playing the game somewhat casually and just being like a casual gamer of the game. Uh, a lot of these players can be that little sort of mentorship, that mentor player of, hey, you're really good mechanically, but you need to start focusing more on the team play, how to be a team player, and what it means to be a part of a team besides just being a stone cold killer. So it's really nice to see that happening. It's definitely a tough undertaking, but if people like it, then people like it.
I think as these combines continue to go and the teams begin to form throughout the draft night and the regular season progresses, we'll see that even better and even more apparent with some of the older players and more experienced players coming in and giving guiding hands towards these younger players and these newer players that are just getting into more serious team play, such as CSC. Especially if some of them, because we do have CSC players that play for ESDA teams as well. And there's always a fun. Breeze! Shelly with a returning op shot, and Neighborly's got a 1v3 retake. He spots Neighborly. He knows Shelly's behind him. Ah, quiet. Good try. Pookie gets the final kill. That's round 2 and 3 in favor of the T side.
Yeah, that's that, higher level game sense. Keeping track of where their enemies are that you have seen for sure, right? Took a little bit of damage, took a little bit of a scuffle there towards middle, and went towards B doors. Completely ignored middle, but didn't forget about it. I think is the important part. You can somewhat ignore certain positions that you've seen a player, as long as you understand the timing behind it. Going for that fight window was huge there to get info on the secondary player, and being able to have your head on the swivel. Being safe from window to peek towards mid, and vice versa. So huge. We do have a mid push coming in here. We're just cleaning house again. All the Juve lovers. Juve lovers are here to stay.
Do we have any Juve lovers in the chat?
Any Juvers?
I love Juve in the chat.
Any Juvers? Juvers?
Juva is Juva. Any Juvas in the chat? Type I love Juve in the chat if you love Juve. But yeah, like we're talking, like it's not just about like analytics on the kills and KDs and like just damage output, but it's about like team play and just gelling and vibing as a team and game sense. Like we were seeing in the previous game, like you may not have like the most spectacular KD line, and that's fine, but some of these players have shown to have outstanding game sense. Just like with the previous round, like he knows he's gonna have contact from behind coming from middle doors, but he still pushes and he avoids that by pushing towards window, getting the first kill, and then dying to Pookie. Owen gets a nice opening kill on Neighborly, and they're gonna push towards the site. Aurora with a good kill through the smoke. Can he get one? He gets two! And now it's a 3v3. The Chiefs have not planted the bomb quite yet. These guys can make a move. They flush out Aurora 3K very quickly. They're for 2v2 retake. Oh, gonna make that 1v3 retake. Chili absolutely destroys Harry.
Wait!
Breeze? Okay, King, pop off.
That's once again the difference between an elite player and someone within recruit, right? Taking the time to go for these picks here, taking the time to adjust your aim and keeping track of the amount of bullets that you're using, right? You hear the gun is low, so you start going for the sprays, you go for the taps, and you go for these jiggle peeks. You want to keep your body mobile, but not stay stationary or be wildly chaotic there. It's one of those things that you can only really learn through game, like multiple, like hundreds and thousands of games of Counter-Strike in general, whether it comes from pugs, 10-mans, 10v10s, combines, even in official matches, or even just practicing your aim. It's one of those things that you really pick up on there. And more to your point there about the whole, not everything is about stats. A really good example is a former player, I'm not sure if they're still around or not, but a former player named that went by Sabrina was an absolute staple of that idea of not every player has to have a lot of frags. They were a points. They were essentially the first hoopsie of the CSCC, where a .79, .89 rating, only to win 2 championships. I think it's one that it's
Okay,
a living
interesting
example.
boost.
It's a living example of that. They are going to be saving though. They have an AK on Neighborly over towards the A bomb site, and Ruskin with the MP9 here, going for a swing.
Trying to get an exit.
Doesn't get
Not
it though.
quite. Good try. Maybe he's gonna go ahead and keep that AK. I mean, the scoreline's not bad. It's gonna be 2-6 at the end of the world, especially on CT side for Dust. So, I mean, it is what it is. And as
Absolutely.
we see, there isn't necessarily anybody running away with it on the T side. You have Juve 10 and 4, but I mean,
Owen's right behind them,
Besides-
8 and 5. Like,
yeah, Owen's 8 and 5. Chili and Pookie both have 7 kills apiece. So I mean, everybody's doing work, pulling in work.
I mean, even look at the CT side, 6 and 5s across the board. Aurora getting tagged there through middle. Chili picking up the kill to
Chili.
Aries. So just trades coming back and forth towards long and middle. So once again, that's just how Dust 2 goes. If you lose middle, you go long. If you lose long, you head towards catwalk middle, or just go B if all things go to shit. It's the tale of Dust 2. It's never really gonna change, which is why a lot of players are kind of bored of Dust 2, just because it's very simplistic in its
Yeah, if you don't go
in its gameplay.
into say-
But I think
It's
it's
a very
the nitty gritty, the details of the game plan that really makes the Dust 2 more enjoyable to watch than it normally is.
Personally, I'm for the most part fine with Dust 2 being in the map pool. It just I feel like they could be cooking a little bit better with other potential maps. Now I know a lot of people have been asking and begging Cobble to come back into the map. I was never personally a big fan of Cobble. I was never good. I'm just not a fan of the map. I think it's a very beautiful map. It looked good in the Source engine and probably look absolutely amazing in the Source 2 engine, but I'm just fucking ass at it. I mean, ass at Counter Strike in general. So take my word with a grain of salt. Juve with another kill, and that rounds his kill count up to what, 12 and 4?
Yeah, total 4. So still the T side a little bit more favored, especially if you have aimers like Juve and also Owen. I think a lot of people forget that Owen is a pretty superstar player in their own right. A very smart player. I've had the honor to play with them for a couple of seasons, and play pretty closely alongside their team. Definitely not in CSC or ESCA, but I definitely had some time to work with their team and just be around them. So superstar player, superstar potential. So definitely one to look out for. And I'm not sure if they're still at DE. We do see Ruskin coming up here from Cat, picking up that first kill, going for the wide swing. Chili with the bomb is searching for the kill.
So he knows right there. Wow, they just miss each other.
Like ships in the night. But they all know.
It's a game of cat and mouse at this point.
Oof.
Owen gonna absolutely punish Neighborly for his guesswork. But that is still good comms. 2 of them are at least at the bottom mid. Pookie takes on Ruskin, and Breeze takes on Juve in return. Then there goes Breeze, and it's all up to Aurora 3K. Can Aurora take this? And he's probably just gonna save. It's a 3v1. They've already got A site. Might as well just save the gun.
Yeah, this is one of those times where I believe it could have been Owen that made the call of, hey, I killed this player in middle. Let's just take it A. We killed pretty much more than like 3-4 players on A. Might as well go for this, right?
Yeah.
Or at least towards middle. They had 3 kills towards middle, 1 towards top mid, so they probably know that inside is somewhat clear, just with how the CTs were playing. The difference in, I guess, the defaults of the team, right? It's a little bit more spread out. They're going for these more opening picks there, towards long, towards middle. They're not afraid to give up long and then reclaim it afterwards. They're also not afraid to go for the standard classic long play and just take the fights aggressively. So, once again, just Dust 2 being Dust 2. And where the elite players are going to be shining through with their game sense of how they want to play. A lot of this could also just be autonomic. It could just be, them going through the motions and them not even thinking it. It's just how they play, and it's something that I think only comes after thousands of hours of Counter-Strike experience. It's crazy to me.
And they dropped 3 flashes towards the entrance of Long. That's insane. Oh no, poor Pookie getting taken down by Rusty. And also, just to talk about just to hang on to the Monacy Nico tandem we were talking about earlier. Have you heard about the news about Nico?
I have, and it's so sad.
That's me with the heroic trio, bruh.
Well, heroic I really don't care about, so.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. See, it just makes me so mad. Both Shush and Tessa signed secret contracts want to get bought out to begin. Freaking Falcons. 3v2 retake. CTs could be cooking with us, and I guess they're not. It's all up to Ares. At least go for a connected frag or 2. Owen will be behind. Cleans it up. Nice little spray. And they even keep the op. And at the end of the half, it is 2-9 for this very last round. See if the CTs can bring a third round to this, hopefully. Fingers crossed, knock on wood.
Yeah, we did have seen the CTs kind of slow down in terms of kills. Juve, Owen, I think have been the forefront of these kills, with obviously Chili and Lapuki coming in every so often. Usually on the outskirts or midway through the map there, but Juve and Owen are usually the openers and more often than not the closers. They're the ones that really stand out and make it happen to close out the round here. It's a standard B rush and Aurora or Aurora PK. Has a lot of work to do here. Picks up the first, never mind.
Aurora almost had him dead to rights. They're going to tag him through the door with the scout, but it's not going to do much. Team home, plenty to bomb. Got it down already. Cinch Air's toes. Nobody's still there. Spamming through smoke. Ruskin and Ares each get Pookie takes down Ares and hits Ruskin. What is going on? Okay, Pookie. Oh, it takes down his breeze and it's all up to Neighborly. Spotted through the doors, gonna wait him out. Everybody has a util out, and all for now. Pookie with what? Was that a 4K? No, a 3K at the end of the round. Lord have mercy.
It's a 4K in my heart.
4K in my heart. I as someone who watched Pookie a lot last season, it was a lot of fun to commentate on his games. He's one of those guys that isn't afraid to take the fight to them and kind of go balls to the wall with some of the opening picks. Nice to see him doing as well as he is. 11-7 with 3 assists on the game so far. Let's see if they can wrap it up on their CT side, or if the away team can try to stage a comeback.
I mean, with the side switching, once again, you have to change the mental, right? Hey, 10 is all they get is what Team Away should be saying coming into the second half here of just, we have to stop them here. Pistol run is crucial. We do see a tech timeout, so maybe someone needs to reconnect or someone has a bit of spillage on their cube or their desk. So hopefully things get squared away pretty quickly here. But yeah,
they had a burger.
They had they had a burger. It was too big, too greasy that it just got everywhere. I did wash my hands. I want to preface that it was a delicious burger. For those of you who remember, it was a delicious burger that I was eating at the start of the stream. But yeah, coming into this T side here, we saw the default from Team Home be a little bit more, how do I put this, more middle centered, right? We had a couple of players going towards under tunnels here, a couple players towards top mid, and then crunching in through middle to go either towards CT to B, or toward A's, and then or towards middle to B, and going for these split kind of plays here, especially through the outskirts. So I'm hoping to see, maybe a little bit different. It's Dust too, so middle is crucial, and keeping this part of long control is also very crucial. You don't want to give this much space away to the CTs, because it's just asking to be flanked every single round. So
yeah, I think the majority of their pushes. I think the majority of their area pushes were through Cat and lower. I think they did an A long push, maybe twice, which is very interesting.
It's one of those things that, once again, having so many hours on Dust 2 only, it gives you that ability to understand that while long is very important, you don't have to fight for long control every single
Yeah.
time, every single round, because then you become predictable. Because you know that you're gonna have to be at least sending 2 players here to fight out, and 1 player here to flash over this little wall here. And so that's already 3 players here towards the right side of the map. Means middle could be free if you don't have an opper staring down the barrel, especially with this little, I almost said a bad word. This little stupid, little stupid bridge on the top there towards T spawn there, and maybe one outskirts of B there. So it's middle can be pretty free to take. Taking B tunnels control as well if you only have fighting for long control. So we do
Hey,
have
Atrax, I see you in the chat. I see you in the chat.
Pookie
Hey, Atrax.
coming in here from lower tunnels, picks up the first, gets traded out, but we have another player on site. Akurio gets taken out as well. Team home. It's not looking like a good start. With the first.
Good Shogun, a nice good kill. He gets 2. Until he get 3. Not quite. All at the neighborly and Aries against Juve and Owen. A nice 2v2 against some more experienced players.
Oh!
Let's see what they can work. Oh, neighborly goes down and out for the count. Another 1v1 with Aries and Juve. Juve's got to go for the reload. He's going to push it. Oh my god.
And with no kit, they should have more than enough time, just barely, if anything. But yeah, that's the experience coming into play there. Owen, when I say experience, I don't just mean having an idea of where the opponent is. It's about trusting your aim in that situation. Owen went in for the swing there, pre-aimed towards the right side of the boxes, and just trusted their aim, and just all thoughts went out their head to go for the flick, and they landed it. A bit of luck may have played a part into it, but trusting your aim just comes with, once again, experience, trusting in yourself, in your ability as a player. So that's really well played, and then Jude coming in as well to close it out.
I think it's just that little tickle in the back of your head that just, those instinctive flicks, especially when you're in those 1v1 situations where you're just almost preemptively like pre-setting where the target's going to be and where your spray is going to head towards. Aurora headed towards, they're going to do another straight B-rush, balls to the wall. Jude and Breeze taking down respectively. Or no, Jude, there we go, now Jude goes down, who's spooky. Another retake for the CTs, and we'll see if they decide to go for this one. They might. Aurora trying to get them from the side onto the scaffolding. Not going to work out in his favor. Breeze here with a nice sweaty peek. Neighborly with a double.
That is such a power position for the T side, especially playing post planes on the B site. Playing tucked in car when you have someone either close by doors or holding for that door swing is just crucial.
That's peak anti-retake right there, especially on a difficult place to retake as it is on B. You have the typical angle, then you have the off angle swing as soon as they disengage because they're still looking at car. They still know he's going to be there, and they're going to try to maybe even like push towards him, and then you just anti-swing him. And Ruskin taking a dink, but he takes down Chili in retaliation. His upgraded pistols are not looking too hot. Pookie, never mind, gets a free kill on a neighborly. Spam through the smoke, goes for the reload. So we'll get at least 1 kill out of this.
That okay.
Free rifle.
That the 5.7 getting a kill like that is kind of ridiculous from that far range. I think the 5.7 is pretty overpowered. It's the budget deagle, even though it's only like $200 less. It's just so good in the close range. Really good for, I guess, a little bit of crowd control if you want to just keep, I guess, if you have a group of players coming towards you, if you just get a couple of good headshots there. And you also have the spam factor, right? The deagle, after the first couple of shots there, it becomes wildly inaccurate. Even if you are in close range, it's not something that a lot of people like to go for. And so the 5.7 just outperforms it in that situation. But also getting a crispy 1 dig is like going for the Genji diff in Overwatch. I think is that's the best way I can describe it. Just going for the Genji diff and winning is how it feels to get a 1 dig.
That's why I have a stat check 5.7 and not a stat check D, because I'm never hitting those crispy 1 shots. But I do love me some 5.7 action, especially with the case hardened. And I didn't see anybody with berries and cherry skin in this game, but man,
berries and cherry sounds like a euphemism.
It's like, I think one of the most expensive 5.7 skins.
Okay, Chili.
Okay, Chili. He's cooking. He's not cooking.
Lightning cannot strike twice there, but they are fast, somewhat fast in the retake. But these outskirts have already gotten taken out, especially Ares and upper tunnels here. So this should be a save for Team Home. They kind of invested. Their economy isn't looking too good either. Doubles or 2 lost bonus looking up so far. So maybe they can keep these upgraded weapons and be able to drop a couple over. Sponge's Law coming into effect here. You want to keep at least 3 players on the CT side alive, just so that the 2 players can drop over. A couple of kills there. And it might have been a 2 kill. Yeah, I mean, I guess it might have been a 1G.
That was a team kill with Molly.
Maybe either missed Molly or maybe a miscommunication of, or maybe even overconfidence. I can run past this Molly easy breezy and gets completely shut down. So
yeah, probably just they probably just accidentally mollied over the exit path, and it just happened.
Terrorists win.
Nice little save for the CT side. Still a 11-5. They have a lot of rounds to work with here. So this is once again another thing about experience. You don't always have to go for the retake. You know, maybe playing for the economy is a little bit better. Playing a little bit more passive and a little bit more reserved is perfectly okay. Especially if you come back in the next round swinging, which you can see right here. They absolutely do. They do have Chili on the scout there. They could drop over maybe a FAMAS if they really wanted to. Juke can definitely drop an M4A1S there. But because it's... and they do, yep. They do have a M4A1S drop for Chili to have as well. So 4 rifles across the board, even despite losing 3 rounds in a row.
Chili over here just gonna hold mid, and looks like they're gonna go for... they're gonna stack towards mid and cat. They're not waiting. Oh no! Nobody on A long. Juven Aura getting traded out respectively. They're already having to play retake. Bomb is not quite down yet. Now it goes down. So they've got time. They had time to play. They're not just focused on I say that as they get completely mowed down. Russ gonna narrowly taking 1 apiece. But then Aurora and Owen. It's off to Kuro and Ares. And a nice little 2-tap. God damn. That is another round for Team Away.
Yes, 4 rounds in a row. So it's looking a lot better now for Team Away here. And that play by Ares, it's high risk, high reward. You let the rest of your team die, so you can get, you know, the clutch factor, the clutch win. And thankfully, they hit the first couple of bullets there to really close the round without any real issues. It definitely couldn't have gone a lot scarier. But I think, once again, high risk, high reward. Ares trusted, you know, their ability to aim that far along, and the team trusted them to do exactly that. And so, ended up winning out. But Dookie with a nice double kill onto this B rush.
Let's go. Get those SMG farms, baby girl.
Okay.
Okay, chill. Quit cooking with the scout. You're too good with that shit. That's a 2v3. And Ares is worse for wear, only at 29 hit points. And there's a lot of time to play with this. As soon as that smoke clears, they'll be pushing in that shit. They re-smoke it. Exactly what they need. Oh no, come on, Neighborly.
Wait, it's not planning for him either. Wait.
Nope. Did he get the frag?
Did not get the frag. It's still there.
Can't get the frag. Oh no, he's not sure where the bomb is at. Come on, baby. Attack second defuse. No, and he misses. He hits him with the knife once. Oh,
They were just staring right at each other.
Point.
Oh, that is a round that Team Home. That's a steal. That's a steal round. That's one of those rounds. That's a swing round. I think is what I like to say. The swing round of it swings the momentum in your direction. Bomb wasn't planted for him. They were playing very passively because they were low HP and ran into tunnels. That HE could have been the determining factor in winning the round a lot more less stressfully, but just. Owen and Juke going for the long fight, though. They do pick it up. And it's Juke to close it out there. Owen getting a little bit the short end of the stick there. But Chili, a demon on the scout and a demon on the up as well.
Bro, Chili's cooking, dude.
Chili.
He got my vote in Team Opera. He's 16 and 13 on the game.
Cooking. A good Chili takes time. I think is the recipe for Chili.
He's gonna burn, but he's gonna keep throwing lead down range as well. Chili's here to assist him. Buffs off the friendly detail, spams through the smoke, and Bree's gonna take the brunt of that damage. He's down to 9 hit points. They're just gonna stew in their own thoughts, wait this out, see if the CT decide to push, and they will, ever so slowly. They know they're there. Pookie's on the side, so he can get there as he does. Drop the Breeze, not gonna get it, and Team Home come away with a win. 6-13.
Solid game in here in Elite there. A couple of returning names here, a couple of former players turned DEs. So a lot of stuff happening so far here. Hopefully we're going to be covering every tier barring Premier because Premier I believe plays on Mondays now. That's been the standard now ever since ESEA changed their dates as well, I believe. So
Yeah.
so it is Premier may not be seen tonight, but it definitely will be seen on Monday. But yeah, this game was just pretty much classic Dust 2. Aim duels across the map. Not barring too much away from the defaults. Nothing really, no real set executes that you can come up with on the fly. Not every set execute needs an hour or two of consistent practice. It could just be a simple, hey, I want to set up a standard B rush kind of deal.
Yeah, and I don't think we're necessarily going to see anything too terribly out there per se. You know, most of these guys are coming in; they're still feeling out the rest of the players and seeing what kind of attitudes these players have and what slots of roles they can fill. So I don't expect anything necessarily too exciting, but they're obviously going to eventually lean away from some of the more defaulty plays. But that's not to say that, you know, just playing the default plays during the combines is bad, because that really gets to show you how your team is going to coordinate, how your team is going to work towards these more basic executes. So whenever you do get drafted towards a team, you are able to take commands from your IGL or improvise with your IGL and be an effective team member rather than just that one lone wolf that wants to do their own thing.
Absolutely, and I think that's gonna cover it for this game at least. Coming into the next game, hopefully we'll have a different tier with a lot more DEs. We try to get every single tier at least during the combines, just so that everyone uh, can have a chance to be on the stream. It's one of the selling points of CSC. So I think we'll catch you guys back for our third game of the night.
Sounds good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our third game of the night for the Counter-Strike Confederation Combines for this new Season 16. Right now, this game is going to be the fourth tier play, our Contender Series. And we've got an interesting game of Nuke as I've ever seen, and of course the Molly flashes out, flames out as soon as he tosses it. Alex and Netscape taking some damage already, some chip damage. And they're going to spot him outside already, so they're going to head straight towards Secret if can. And Loss is going to go down and out for the count. Netscape and Kenny get traded as well. Abby getting 2. DJ gets 1 as well. And he goes down. It's all up to Hayden. It's a 1v3. See if he can make any moves. He knows he's going to be on A side, but I mean, worst comes to where, he's just going to have to hold an angle and maybe get an exit. And tonight we are also going to, my observer next is going to go ahead and take a back seat, and I am joined by my lovely co-caster Atrax. How are you doing tonight, brother?
I'm doing great. It's Saturday night. It's Combines night, and we've got some fire Counter-Strike. Both of you have been doing great on the cast so far. Excited to be a part of it now. And already we've got Nuke, which is, I like it. It's a fun map. And a couple of fun, interesting things. We got Digital in here in this lobby, GM of DB. So doing scouting from the front lines is Digital. Spa also a D. Spa is a DE, not on DB. That's going to be a fun little exchange of words. And look at that. Domo-kun already up with the P250. Out.
Oh, they're just going to farm him. Alex takes down Hayden. And Spot gets a kill as well. It's going to be a 3-on-4 now. Digital pretty lit. Only 14 hit points left. Wizard eats a frag. That's going to bring him down to 53. See if he can hold anything off with that Galil. And by their time, peek and prod a little bit in lobby towards A site. Make picks as well. Alex. And Wizard going down. Oh my goodness. Alex is a nice kill since all lost. P250 doesn't quite make it. Alex takes the final kill and is now 2-0 in favor of Team Home.
I mean, that's what you need, right? That's what you quote unquote expect. But another fun thing I want to say really quickly at the start of this game, Netscape, a PFA this season, which is awesome to see PFAs in Combines. Shout out to everybody who made that possible. Last season, it was not the case. We could have like one night of Combines to play, I think it was. And so thank you to everybody who made it so that PFAs like Netscape and myself can play in the Combines right from the start. You know, we're not drafted through the season. It's nice to be able to participate here with the community.
I think it's good for PFAs to also join the combines throughout the entirety of the combine period, just to add not only like numbers to the board for your eligibility as like a PFA to give you more stats for whenever a PFA needs to be called up to service, but also just filling out the games. You know, sometimes there are games where you just need like a couple extra players in order to pop the queue, and PFAs can help do that. And it looks like Dinger's gonna get the last kill, trading it out, and Team Away gets their first score on the board. And that M4A4, that M41S fade is looking mighty good.
Mm-hmm. And they got 2 AKs, only 1 dead as well, so starting to build up the CT economy, which is what you want to do. Team Home on a bit of a fractured buy. We've got some AK, a Galil, Mac 10, and some pistols.
It's definitely a very awkward buy, especially coming into this round 3 with such a highly stacked util and rifle side along the CTs. Hayden just gonna go ahead and take some pot shots. Hits Netscape once. Spa's got a nice off angle and gets him from Marshmallow. Misses the jump, gets a little damage, but you know what? That's fine. Law's gonna wait for the drop down. But they're gonna go push towards Secret. Digital taking the helm, leading his men towards the slow charge. And Domo-kun is right here. He gets 1, but not quite 2. A nice return by Alex. Gonna go ahead and get the trading frag. Law goes down, and it's all up to Dinger and Wizard.
Spawn with great control outside. Ooh, Wizard!
Wizard, you gotta back up, brother. We get the
Oh my-
kill. Oh no.
With the Glock.
So goofy. And that's what Counter-Strike's all about. Wizard, 14 HP in a dream. Gonna go ahead and have to save the rifle that he has. He's got a lot of util as well, so this isn't necessarily all for naught. That ladder kill with the Glock, that's something that I talk about for the next couple of months.
I'm still grinning from that one. That was so
too,
funny
dude.
to
That is
watch.
great.
That was hilarious. With the Glock, nonetheless, not even the Mac 10.
That's
man.
that's what the combines are all about. It's just sometimes you get really desperate, and then you get the silly goofy stuff that comes out. Wizard with a killer's name on that round saves armor and a kit as well as a bunch of util in the M4A A1S, so he's able to help out his team in every way he can. More rifles across the board. That's at least 2 more M4 A1Ss and an MP9 for Hayden. AKs and Galeos across the board, and Kenny's going to get taken off. Let's see if he can go from Kenny to Kenny S this round.
Trying to pop off. Alex and Digital with no head armor. Might not work out. Ooh, Kenny, though.
Okay, Kenny, let's go, brother. Keep cooking, brother. Another quick push towards Secret, and Laws is lying in wait in the smoke to see if he can get a little gank on him. Is that a blue phosphorus? God, that shit is so hot. Oh! Kenny with the no-scope backstab. God. Gonna be talking about that one tonight.
I think he heard you. I'm starting to think.
Oh no, Dinger with a nice anti-look on Spa. Wizard getting one as well. Come on, Kenny. Show me what you got.
Oh, unfortunate.
Digital getting the opening kill on the B site. Getting the bomb down at least, so there's still a little bit more money in their pockets. He's gonna line up. He gets 1, can he get 2? He gets 2 and he wins the round!
The GM currently 5-1, popping off here on Nuke, saying this is what I want on my team.
He said, Digital saying, okay kids, this is how it's done. God bless you, Digital. Keep cooking, brother.
Yeah. Now this is this is what I did in the first few rounds. Now it's your turn.
Alright guys, exactly how I did it. 1, 2, 3. Digital with a nice little outside smoke for some good old execs.
Hey, future
Flash
pros.
as well. Going for a lobby crunch. Oh no, Digital with the nade kill.
Oh,
Oh,
wow. That drop
no.
down was so insane. It kicked the Observer.
That is crazy.
Observer couldn't handle it. Oh, that's okay. These things happen. It's Combines night. We will try and connect on back in. But lots of fun stuff to be had already here on Nuke. Despite the scoreline, crazy stuff from both sides.
Those lobby kills were just so sick it pushed him out of the game.
Yeah.
5-1 in favor of the T's. Let's see if Wizard and company can bring the scoreline a little bit closer. Escape going for the spray down, getting sprayed himself, and trying to make some noise outside. Gets the frag, not necessarily any damage. Trips Netscape down to 5 though. Oh no, and Spa's just gonna punish him for peeking out. And then go for a little run towards the B side, down from vent. Laws outside once again. And he gets a nice push, and Spa with another frag grenade kill on Dinger. These util kills going heavy. Laws getting pinched outside over at warehouse. Nothing he can do. It's all up to Domakun. That's Alex.
Right
Can he get 1? Can he get... No, not the spray! He misses the spray, and Spa returns the kill. And the bomb plant for the extra money. 6-1 in favor of the T's.
Has this map slowly shifted to T side? Like, no, it's still CT sided, right?
It's,
Or I mean, it's combined, so it doesn't really. I'm just curious, like, because I feel like lately it's been T sided.
whoever's, as Nexus said, whoever has the most fun said it. That's right, because this is
Okay.
Combines, and we're only here for fun. But I think it's a little more. I feel like it can be CT sided, but if you're able to capitalize along your momentum on the T side, you can definitely push the map points towards your favor. But I do think if it's just, if I just say a team of 10 identical players with identical play styles, I would feel like it's a CTs, but I don't think it's Counter-Strike global offensive CT favorings.
Yeah.
Where you were just happy to get freaking like 3 rounds on T side before the end of the half.
Right.
Dinger with another kill on his count, and Dinger and Hayden to take down Digital.
Another 1v2 for Digital. Another play.
Plan gets the kill on the Dinger, and he might go right back up. And Hayden is going down through Seek. Oh no, he's reading the wraparound. You know what? I think as Dinger died, he saw him running up towards Rent because he never stopped. Digital's gonna be able to get the bomb, but he knows exactly. Who's left or right? He chooses one side, and it is not the correct way. Digital wraps up the round in favor of this Tease once again, 7-1 on their scoreline. And Digital 11-2 with the ADR 265. What a game for him!
Absolutely popping off. I mean, leading by example, and it's been in clutch situations too. This is 2 scenarios now in a 1v2. Won both of them and called them both correctly. And Kenny continues the domination on the T side.
That's 2 for his name. Just for this round alone, Domokun gonna go towards up the edge of Secret to see if he can make some noise and try to get him out of there. Dinger providing support up top. Gonna break the smoke. Oh, they're all looking out his way. He might. Domokun, if you peek up just now, get 1, get 2. There you go, brother. Now it's all up to Digital and Alex. It's a 2v3. But this hasn't stirred them one bit. They're still calm, still collected, still, no matter what, in control of their own destiny. They have plenty of rounds to work with, even if they don't make out with this. Alex and Digital both headed up towards. Interesting. Okay, they might be going outside towards Heaven? But Dinger's got this on lock. And this is a lot of information also gained by the CTs. They're just crawling all over the place trying to find him. Yeah, they're going to go towards Heaven. Dinger's just laying in wait for them. Nice and patient. He gets 1. Goes for the chop. Now Alex is going to try to do the same. Excellent swing and kill.
Broken legs.
Broken legs. Wizard gets the kill to end the round, as well as the defuse, and this is looking good. For the CTs, they finally get their second round on the board, and I really like that off-angle hold on the top of Hut, above Hut, towards Heaven, and let the other 2 just sprawl around and get more map control and information for him. Because they had one looking towards Heaven, one was in lobby, one was crunching lobby, had the information out there, and the other one was outside. So you essentially know they're either coming up from Secret to ramp, or they're fucking around at Heaven, and they might try to go for an A push.
And early on, I just wanted to highlight too that spray control from Domokun, and also kind of holding it. I'll hold this spot as they run out, team home, out onto the A site. 3 of them already down, 4 of them down. Digital in a clutch scenario, 1v3 makes it a 1v2. Well, not gonna happen. Oh man, that was a fast round. Woo.
Those chaotic rounds are always fun to watch indeed.
Yeah. But away team, they're holding on, and I think if they get 5 here, they're chilling, you know? I mean, they're chilling anyway. It's Combines night, but still the game within their grasp.
Yeah, you're not necessarily playing to win, but you still want to eke out some wins regardless. You know, you want to, pat add those stats. That's nothing else. Make it look a little better. But yeah, having a good time overall. Nobody necessarily pulling ahead besides Digital and Alex a little bit. Everybody else pulling their own weight for the most part. While out here taking a nice peek towards red. He needs to do a little more. Domo-kun and Alex getting traded. Digital takes some damage. Netscape taken down as well. Netscape goes down out of the count. Digital tagged again, and it's all falling apart for Team Home once again. The CT's just crunching and munching on these terrorists. AKs for days as well. Picking some free rifles for util if they drop any. And this 5-7 scoreboard, like you were saying, is very much a possibility now.
Yeah, and look at the money for the home team as well. They are going to be forced onto the MAC 10s. Last time they tried to do a fast A, it didn't necessarily work out, but we'll see what they decide to do. All sorts of fun stuff you can do and before we switch sides. And man, Wizard, you know, I always get stuck when I'm running up that ladder too.
It's infuriating, dude. Yeah, I've had that exact same thing happen. Very slow push. They're gonna immediately call that out now. Quick rotate towards D or B. Digital holding HUD, waiting for him to come through. He spots the one crawl, so it gets denied by Kenny. Okay, Kenny, let's go. Kenny with another kill on Laws, and he's gonna go for a quick Astralis plant. Wizard gets denied his ult to Domo-kun, 1v4. One op connects, second one does not. Netscape wraps up the round, and it's gonna be 8-4 in favor of the T's. We'll see if Team Away can come back, scrapes together something on their T side for this game.
And shout out to Spa, 10-7, lots of great plays, playing their heart out here. You know, DE, it's combines. You want to show off just a little bit, have fun, of course, but you know, you got a GM in the team. It's like, oh, okay, well, let's give this a go, you know? And certainly doing well. Alex
Definitely.
is signed, so
Spa
doing well
definitely,
too, but also signed.
yeah. Spa definitely making a name for himself in this game. I'm very happily impressed with how he's been performing, especially. And it'll be interesting to see if they try to go for a quick crunch, which they won't. Looks like pushing towards ramp rush. Alex gets one, Hayden gets one. Wizard trades Alex, and they're going to be a nice quick rush towards the B-bomb site. Signal goes open. Spa tries to be a hero, gets denied, and is off to Digital and Kenny.
Bomb has been planted.
Good lying and wait on the ramp. He's alright. Can he get a yeehaw? He gets a yeehaw. Digital with the kill with the doilies, and Kenny's gonna open up. Oh my goodness, not towards his favor. Digital gets double doinked. And that's gonna wrap up another good round in favor of Team Away.
Great pistol on Wizard, who is another DE. Also doing very well here, 12-8 in a game where they are currently losing score-wise, so that's what you love to see. Hayden, another DE, also with a kill in that round, so the pistol round for the away team belongs to the DEs.
So regardless of which side they're on, these DEs have been playing pretty well across all of the games in the majority that we've been casting. Very nice to see the newer draft eligibles definitely show life. Oh, Alex with a nice kill. Oh no, come on, Wizard. Wizard gets a 9 with a 1D, Kenny with a kill. And it's up to Hayden. Never mind, Hayden goes down. It's another 1v1. Kenny and Domo-kun. Kenny, can you go for Kenny S? Come on, baby. You know he's there. He's gonna peek. He's waiting. Oh no, the timing.
Oh,
He missed every single shot, and Kenny gets the kill with the Galil. Oh my gosh, that's when you're gonna be kicking yourself in the behind about for the next couple of rounds. Had that in the bag. The timing was almost impeccable.
not a draft eligible, but a free agent. Kenny available to pick up, picking up kills on the Deagle. And headshots too. Look at that. I think that was 2 rare animations in a row. Did I see that correctly?
I think you did. Bro's spinning on that shit. Kenny with the util play. No one outside to look towards his favor. No nade damage. Momo. Come on, Domo. See if you get that 1D. Kenny wants to get kills, respectively. Oh, no. And Kenny takes him down.
Good damage.
Good damage, but Kenny is cooking. Hater and company might be able to get this bomb down if they're quick about it. Digital with a nice entry onto the site. See if Spock can go for the assist. Digital with another 29. It's all up to loss. In the smoke. Kenny with another D kill. And man, he has been impressing me tonight. Good lord, 15 and 12. Man, just drop the freaking Galil, bro. Just keep the D, dude. Spa with the defuse. Lots of util saved in for next round. They're cooking. Only 3 more to go, boys.
They certainly are, and I mean the money is still okay for the away team, right? Like they can still buy, they can still wizard with a 1 dig in that last round as well, I believe. So still firing. Were they on a light buy? I think they were on a somewhat of a light buy. Either way, ooh, Domo-kun with the Mac or the Tech 9, excuse me. Spreading out. Now we're seeing what can you do, Kenny? Impress us more.
Another one. Another one. Not quite.
Ooh.
And Dana gets a kill on him. That's fine. That's fine. They're still cooking. Got plenty of rounds to work with. Spa's definitely him drops down. Sees him. Gets a kill on Logs with Netscape on the assist for the wraparound towards Secret. Domo-kun going towards Khan on outside. He's going to let his friends pass on through to Secret. Oh no, Digital's got Secret entrance on lockdown. Gets a kill on the headshot on the Wizard. Domo-kun just waiting for the pop-up through Warehouse. Digital with a smart smoke to block off. And Spa gets Domo-kun from Connector. You're outside that way. Dreams do not come alive on this time. And Team Home with another round on the favor of the CTs, 11-5. And this is going to be a rough buy for this T side now. Whatever they can force, but they might want to be playing for round 12 if they even want to.
Yeah,
Tech 9s and
interesting
Deagles.
choices. And I mean, it's combines too, so you don't think it too deeply, right? It's just like, okay, well, are we
Yeah, we win,
buying?
we lose,
Are
we lose.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just run it as a team, and they're deciding to run it. Oh! Not running it.
Paw gets 2. Domo-kun gets 2. With the trade on Digital and SWAT. Now it's coming next. Holding up from heaven. Alex trying to get the ramp, and he gets absolutely denied. Netscape getting the pop shot onto Domo-kun, and Daner's going to trade him out. So it's all up to Kenny. 1v2. There's plenty of time. There's plenty of money to work with.
Ooh, that's the bomb. Bomb's just chilling. Over by the vents.
And he grabs the op as well.
Terrorists win.
There it is. And you know what I realized like midway through the round? Home team ran double up. Netscape and Kenny both had ops that round.
Huh. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah,
That's an interesting tactic for combines, a double op.
yeah, I mean, like, send it, right? I'm with
Why
it,
not,
but
dude? They're
I
cooking.
didn't realize that at all. Like, what? Wait a minute, hold up. Netscape and Kenny have ops.
That is, I think that's the first time I've seen the double op setup for combines.
I'm with it though. Send it.
Hell yeah. Why not?
Wait
Can you
till
spawn once
send
again?
it.
Goes outside towards the mini. Dina gets taken down by Digital. And Kenny cooks up Domo-kun. Kenny spamming through smoke. Digital can go on the flank. Oh no, Wizard completely misses him. Alex is just chilling in the ramp. Just chilling. It's up to Hidden Laws. Try to bring this back from the brink. Holding their own angles. Kenny's got this. Nice headshot by Kenny. Hayden trades him with the op. Now it's a 1v3. Hayden knows better and backs off, at least for the time being. Flash out, running away. The lobby crunch comes in time, and Netscape takes down Hayden for match point.
Very close on the flick there. Unfortunately, just not connecting. And match point for the home team, but we've seen some great plays coming out of the away team. So, something a couple of clips, some headshots here and there, what we
Little
like
onesies
to
and
see
twosies for
here.
the highlight reel.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody's still warming up. It's the first night of combines. Also, it occurred to me, Digital had an unsilenced M4 in that last round. That is or excuse me, a silenced M4 took the silencer off it.
Yeah, and 41 that's what the silencer is.
Mhm.
That's some
Yeah.
combines type of shit.
Yeah, that's that. I don't know how I feel about that one.
It's fine. Sposs sees the top of the head of Wizard. Can he get him? Not quite. They know they're wrapping around towards Secret now. Digital on the flank. Once again, they're looking away. Netscape gets the off kill on the Dinger. Digital gets a double onto Laws and the Wizard, and it's all up to Domakun. He gets one. He's got to go perfect now. Another 3 kills. Another one. All right, Domakun. Didn't know you were that good.
You can do it.
He tags Netscape. They're just there to chill.
Ooh.
The one tap secures the game. And it's all over. I will say, good job by our DEs, Spa, Hayden, and Wizard. All very impressive games, or very impressive plays throughout the game.
And Kenny also an FA, so technically in that pool, but specifically highlighting the DEs, you're right. All of them with clip-worthy plays, right? And that's what it's all about here.
100%. Yeah, it's not about, you love to see a W at the end of the match, but, as long as you're able to, pull your weight on the team, help everyone else gel in their own respective roles, whether you have a role or not for this combine match, it's all about just coming together and being able to at least get a couple clippable moments, show that you have the game sense and wherewithal to hold your own.
And to just get to know the community, especially if you're brand new DE, wanting to get to play with players of your own skill level, or maybe some of them are just slightly better than you or slightly worse than you. And that's what it's all about, finding where everybody belongs so that we can get the season going. And I mean, a great start to the season, right? Whether you won or whether you lost, it's fun to be out here and to just play some games and it's on a Saturday night too. It's not even a work night. We don't even have to get up early tomorrow. I mean, I don't know, maybe some people do, but I don't. So it's a great night for Counter-Strike.
I'm glad I don't have weekend duty, otherwise I'd be. But yeah, it's a Saturday night. You're with the boys and the girls. You're just playing some good old fashioned Counter Strike, getting warmed up for the draft for the preseason, and getting ready to if you're returning, you're getting to see the new faces, or if you're brand new to the community, seeing everyone else who's been here for a season or 2 or 10, and getting to see how everyone vibes and how everyone rolls. And as we wait for our lovely Nexus to pick us up another game, we'll take a short break, and we'll be back in just a few minutes.
I really, yeah, we have been told by production that this will be actually the last map. That was the last map that we'll be casting tonight
Okay.
because
All right.
our lovely observer Nexus is pretty exhausted, but that's
No,
okay.
that's fine.
That's okay. Nexus works hard, and we'll no doubt get more observing in later on in the season. It's just the first night of combines, but combines are still going. Combines literally go until there's no people left in the tier to make a match. So if you're out there and if you're watching and you want to play in the combines or you haven't yet, don't be discouraged. Just stay in the queue because I mean, people are still playing. I mean, they go till I think last season they go till 1, 2 in the morning, and it's the first night and it's a Saturday. So
Yeah,
people will
this is
go
the
mega
first night. This is the first night of combines. I think recruit was going out until at least 3 or 4 in the morning on 1 or 2 times, especially during the first couple of combines in season 15. It was insane.
Yeah. Hey, if you're in recruit, I'll be there. So I'll be playing some combines tonight.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are in recruit, your friendly neighborhood caster Atrax will be there to frag alongside you or frag against you, whichever way the CSC bot dice rolls.
You better hope it's against me.
Oh, God. I'm terrified. Anyway, appreciate everyone coming out. I'm your friendly neighborhood bottom fragger Smokey, alongside my lovely co-caster Atrax and our awesome observer Nexus. I appreciate everyone coming out and having a great night with us. I think we will I think the next combines will be what, Monday?
Yeah, Monday.
Yeah, Monday. So if no holds barred, all things come together, we should have another stream come Monday, and we'll be here until either it's Betty by time for someone or until the queues don't fill up anymore. And that will be on Monday starting 9 p.m. Eastern. Appreciate everyone coming out tonight. I hope everyone else has a great night. Thank you for attending, everybody.
Have a good one.